Welcome to IA White City and welcome to Comic Fights. Today we have another Prove Yourself, which is where we take a hero or villain and then we brainstorm who is the most powerful person that they could take out if they needed to prove themselves. Today we're talking about Ultimate Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now recently Miles was brought into the Marvel 616, which is the mainstream continuity. So he has something to prove. He's alongside the Avengers. He needs to take out someone powerful to prove that he's capable. So we're going to cover what Ultimate Spider-Man can do. Then in the comments, you're going to think about who is the most powerful person that he could take out one-on-one. It doesn't have to be kill. It can be capture, defeat, because he's a hero. So who does he take out? For this scenario, we are saying specifically Marvel. But you can think outside the box and think about what are some X-Men villains, what are some Avengers villains. I think across the entire Marvel continuity, who can he take out? So like our traditional Peter Parker Spider-Man, he was bit by a radioactive spider and he gained enhanced strength, stamina, durability. Like he can take a punch that would normally kill someone, but he can survive. So he's incredibly durable, strong, quick. He can stick to walls and climb ceilings from his hands and his feet. Like the other Spider-Man, he also has a spider sense, which triggers and lets him know when danger is about to happen. And his spider sense is even stronger than Peter Parker's, almost to the point of precognition, being able to see things before they happen. One ability that he has that Peter Parker Spider-Man doesn't have is basically the ability to control the electric impulses of his body, and he can discharge these as a weapon. So he can either focus this and he can kind of zap one person, knock them unconscious, done with it. So an easy way to immobilize people if he didn't want to kill them. But he also can release this as a powerful blast, which can take out equipment, locations, a mass army of people that he needs to get rid of, but it severely weakens him, sometimes knocks him out, it puts him in a very vulnerable place, so he likely won't use it in this situation. This shock also, in case you want to go this route, is more effective against people that their DNA is altered. So Green Goblin, right? So he was messing around with his genetics and he was putting stuff in there, and somehow that means that this electric shock is more powerful against him. So if you wanted to go for bang for your buck, think about whose DNA has been messed with and they might be more vulnerable to this shock. Miles also has the ability to camouflage himself, so he can either use this to sneak up on someone or to hide, run away from someone that's extremely dangerous. He also has an incredible healing factor, so he can get hurt and recuperate. This isn't Wolverine style where he can lose a limb and regrow it, but injuries that might have major repercussions, he can recover from. Lastly, he also has web shooters, which were built by Peter Parker, that can help him travel the city, tie up people, basic web slinging abilities that most of you are probably familiar with. So those are the basics of what Ultimate Spider-Man can do. Now I want you to think about examples of what he's done, people that he's taken out. Use that as justification for who you think he should focus on. He shows up here. The entire Marvel universe is for him to play with. Who is the villain that he goes after to prove that he is a valuable member of the team and he is able to be an Avenger? So let me know in the comments, and next week we'll shout out the best answers. Which leads us to last week. Last week we had Gamora versus Red Hood, one-on-one, two extremely deadly people, but which one would come out on top? There were a few people that really thought Red Hood stood a chance, but Gamora has a lot of advantages. So here's a thought from Corey Gray. I'd vote for Gamora due to the fact that she was trained by Thanos and being a great tactician on and off the battlefield. I think the scenario would play out as Red Hood shooting at Gamora. While he's trying to kill her, she would formulate a plan on the spot to get close and kill him. If she wanted him to lower his guard, she would let herself get hit on purpose. And as he's getting close, hit him with a fatal or near fatal attack. Even if he somehow survived, Gamora would now be on the offense and she would finish the job. Gamora has a lot of advantages here, and a lot of them is because she is enhanced. No matter the training Red Hood gets, he will never be as fast, as strong, he will never have a healing factor. There are some things that he might be able to come close to, but he will likely never be able to surpass. So if Gamora can get in close, if she can, take a couple hits on purpose, get in there, she's going to take him out. She is the deadliest woman in the galaxy, the universe. She is incredibly deadly, and Red Hood, I don't think in this scenario, stands a very good chance. So get creative. This is also, I don't know when our next comic fights is going to be. We are going into the Christmas holidays. I just want to chillax a little bit. I'm working on my best of 2016 videos. So if you don't follow me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, I review movies, and I've seen about 70 movies so far, and now I have to think about them and figure out the best of the best, top 10, best fight scene, best action sequence, best everything. And I put out probably about 15 videos of different categories and who I think did the best. So I'm going to be working on that for the last couple weeks. So now is a good time to give suggestions, because in January we're going to come back. We're going to get back into comic fights weekly. So now is the time to give suggestions and kind of chill for a little bit. Okay? So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Comic Fights.
You wanna fight?